The Playpen is the place to be every summer in Chicago, and the fun continues even as the seasons change.
Whether you're interested in finding a friend with a boat or looking for guests to hop on the boat that you own, the new Playpen app is the perfect place to connect with Chicago's boating scene. Heidi Auvenshine joins us with more. Heidi, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so for anyone who may not know what the Playpen even is, let's start there.
Right.
Yeah, so I think we're familiar with the name, right? Like we know the Playpen. It's this beautiful location out on the lake where everybody kind of brings their boats or their sailboats. They tie up, they do their own outings, but it's right out by downtown. Beautiful, stellar view of the skyline, which obviously is known for being the most beautiful. But yeah, it's this beautiful part of the lake where people can go and have a lot of fun and spend their Chicago summers.
Yeah, everybody kind of puts their anchors down and, you know, then they can jump in the water.
Yeah.
And it's great. The water's calm there. It's nice, right?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so this was your inspiration. You were like, okay, were you spending a lot of time there? And you're like, okay, I gotta go off of this, you know, the vibes here.
Yeah, so, you know, I moved to Chicago a couple years ago, and then my business partner, Dan, also moved here. And we kept hearing about the Playpen this, the Playpen that, the boating scene, and we were like, what is this, and how do we become a part of it? And I think a lot of people kind of go through this when they move here. They're like, oh, how do we get out there? Like, do we have to have a boat? And so we kind of went through that same thought process, and we were like, well, what if we just made a community that basically helped people find their friend with a boat or find other like boat businesses? And so that's kind of how this website was born. And then we actually just launched our app in June of this year. So
you guys were genius about this because the Playpen was never really an official thing. It's what we all call this area. Now you've trademarked it. It is your official thing. And you've created this app, this website, really to all bring people together.
Yeah, we really want to level the playing field here. You know, you don't just have to own a boat. Boats are expensive, we know this.
Right.
So you don't have to just own a boat, you can find your friend who has one. And, you know, as I kind of started to get into the scene, I was like, hold on, there are so many open spots on these boats. I want to bring my friends. How do we like get more people involved? And the tie-ups are a lot of fun too. It's a really great way to meet people. So we were like, all right, I think a lot of these things happen virtually first, and then we can move them out to the Playpen.
Okay, so how does it work? Like if you have a boat and you have some room, would you then go on and say, okay, I'm gonna I have some spots on my boat. I'm going out today to the Playpen. You want to join me?
Yeah, that's certainly a way that you can use it. So we have, it's basically like, you know, we have a news feed, we have a chat function, we also have groups. So some of the groups are kind of designated for people who are boat owners and maybe they have some extra spots, or even charters who have extra spots. I think, you know, charters, they charge X amount of money, and some people are like, oh, that's too much. I don't know if I can fill the whole boat or even, you know, split it between 4 people. But let's say you want, you know, to do some sort of like a timeshare or, you know, kind of combine slots. You can find friends and be like, hey, we want to go out at this time. You know, do you want to come out with us and we can all split the cost? Or a lot of these captains are like, okay, we have so much room on the boat, you know, we don't have a charter right now. How do we get people out there still? So you can post on the news feed, you can post in these groups, you can directly message people. So there's a lot of ways to communicate here.
Very cool.
The Playpen is fun. So if you haven't ever been there and you want to go, what do you love so much about it? And this isn't just, I'm assuming, for the Playpen, but really just boating on Lake Michigan in Chicago. There's so many cool spots to go check out. What do you find most endearing about the community, the boating community? Because you're really fostering this big community of boaters.
Yeah.
And people who want to be.
Right. There's always that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what I've really loved about this whole process is really just how supportive everybody is. You know, we work with a lot of really incredible partners, you know, Playpen Vodka, we go Yachty, you know, Naughty Chicago, Black Yacht Weekend. So there's so many people in this community that are working to bring everyone together in different ways. So having this sort of virtual platform has been really great to be like, okay, let's kind of, you know, combine efforts. You know, we want to promote each other. And it's honestly a great way to make friends.
Heidi, what are you going to do during the winter time, though? But the winter time is very long. So what happens on the app during the winter?
Yeah, so we have an event section. So Playpen does not die in the winter time.
All right, good. I'm worried for you.
She's like, ice skating. Just kidding.
I know, that's a good idea, actually. I don't hate that.
The city's like, absolutely fine.
So it'll keep going throughout the winter time. You'll have meetups and all these things.
Yeah, so we want to make sure to have events for our members. You know, we have quite a few members right now. We want to make sure the fun continues to go. And, you know, When I moved to Chicago, I was so overwhelmed by how much there is going on here, like events every weekend, every day even. And so, I think this platform could be a really great place for people to promote what's going on in the winter.
I do love this because it does feel like an exclusive club for the people that can't actually get out on the lake in a boat. So this is a way to, give people an opening.
Exactly.
I love this. Of course, we have our boat person. That's
Terry! Our jib operator.
Yeah, our camera jib operator. He owns a boat, so thank God.
We gotta
just
go
go
on
on
this.
this.
We gotta get on the app.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want a friend with a boat. Thank you, Heidi. For more information, just head to playpenchicago.com or find them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Thank you.